Godfather inaanza in New York after World War II and about the Corleone crime family. The head of the family, Don Vito Corleone, anasikia a request for help from this guy, a mortician mwenye daughter wake alikuwa attacked and hospitalized by some guys na anataka the Don take vengeance. Don anakubali kumsaidia in exchange for his loyalty.
Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
Hina happened during wedding ya Don Vito's only daughter, Connie. Don Vito pia akona 3 sons. Santino, the eldest mwenye ako set to take over as the next Don, Fredo, na Michael, the youngest. Michael ni a World War II veteran hero na hataki anything to do with business ya familia yake.
That's my family, Kay. It's not me.
Also in attendance ni famous musician and actor Johnny Fontaine, godson wa Don Vito, na anataka Don amsaidie kupata role in a movie kusaidia career yake yenye inaenda downhill. So Don Vito anatuma Tommy Hagen, his lawyer and adopted son, Los Angeles to negotiate na the studio head Waltz.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Waltz anakata kuhire Johnny, so to send a message, wanaua his favorite horse na akiamka the next morning anapata kichwa farasi yake kwa bed. Back in New York, a guy anaitwa Solozzo mwenye ni associate wa the Tartaglia family anaomba Don Vito pesa na political influence ku-expand narcotics business yake. But Don haiko interested since the drug business itaribu political connections zenye amechukua decades kuform. Later on, the Don anasend one of his guys, Luca Brasi, ku-infiltrate operation ya Solozzo, but anakuwa strangled. Not long after that, the Don anabuy fruits in the city when anakuwa shot mara kadhaa, but anasurvive. Solozzo pia anakidnap Tommy Hagen ndio aweze kuconvince Sony agree to the narcotics deal to avoid a war between the families. Michael akienda usiku na babake ana find out that guards hawako, so ana move Don Vito to another room na ana manage to repel the assassin. Police captain akishow up, Mike ana realize ana work for his father's would-be killers. When the brothers meet, Tommy Hagen anajaribu kuconvince Sony and negotiate, but yeye anataka revenge for his dad. But Michael, who at this point hajawahi involved na the mafia side of things, anasuggest he should kill the captain na Solozzo, akienda to the meeting yenye waliulizia, since yeye ni civilian hawatamsuspect. No one takes him seriously, but eventually wanakubali it's the best chance.
It's not personal, son. It's strictly business.
Wakimit kwa restaurant, Michael anaenda to the bathroom where anapata gun ilifichwa hapo earlier na one of his guys. With it, Anna shoot both men dead, which leads to a war between the families na the Corleones. Months later, Don Vito akirudi home from the hospital, hayuko happy to find out ni Michael ndio aliua Solozzo na the captain. Meanwhile, Michael ana hide out in Sicily, Italy, for his safety hadi vitu zikam down in New York. Akiwa huko ana meet dem anaitwa Apollonia and wana end up getting married. Back in New York, Sonny anapata call from his sister after kuabisiwa na husband wake Carlo, na sio mara ya kwanza. So Sonny anarashuko in anger bila backup, but ina turn out kuwa trap na anaenda up amepigwa risasi kaa zote.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Michael akiget the news ana plan to move to somewhere safer, but a car bomb yenye ilikuwa meant for him ina explode na inaua Apollonia instead. Don Vito ana call meeting na the heads of the 5 families to negotiate peace ndio Michael aweze kurudi. Anakubali kusaidia in the drug business na ana swear not to take revenge for the death of Sonny, but ana promise Michael akiguzwa hata kidogo kutakuwa na war. After kurudi America, Michael anakuwa head of the family. Ana intend to move the family to Las Vegas kuingia the legal gambling business. Akiwa huko ana meet na bro wake Fredo mwenye amekuwa Vegas akilearn the casino business. Mike anataka kubuy casino from the boss, Mo Green, by force, but anakataa. Mo anastorm out, feeling insulted. Baadaye, Don Vito ana-advise Michael that watajaribu kumuua na whichever of his allies atamu-approach na an offer for a meeting ndio traitor. Later on, Don Vito anakufa akicheza na grandson wake in the garden. During the funeral, Don Tessio anasuggest Michael meet Don Barzini kwa territory yake for his own safety, revealing to Michael traitor ni nani. Knowing hatakuwa safe as long as his enemies live, Michael ana-organize kumaliza all the other Dons na Mo Green at the same time, akiwa baptism ya nephew wake after accepting kukuwa his godfather. After all the heads of the families wako dealt with, Michael ana-manage kufanya Carlo, husband wa Connie, kuadmit alikuwa involved in the murder of brother wake Santino. Anapromise hatauliwa, but as soon as anaingia kwa gari thinking anapelekwa kwa airport, anakuwa strangled. Connie akiconfront Michael about kuwa husband wake hata bother kureact. Wife wake Kay akimuuliza kani ukweli, Michael anamuona against asking about his business, but anamdanganya na anasema hakuwa involved. Kay anafurahi, but as the door closes akienda kuwachukulia drinks, anarealize the truth is much darker. Hii movie ni 3 hours long, so hii video ijaifanyia justice. Kuna vitu mingi sana niliwacha, so I highly recommend uende ujionewe mwenyewe. It's a really good movie. Also, unaweza like, no subscribe, no share, ni free, so why not?
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.